And the Pope is visiting refugees on Lesbos Island, and the poor Syrian refugees who are really suffering because their country is war-torn, and international leaders really need to come together to solve this crisis of humanity, the worst humanitarian disaster since the Second World War. And I know that the Pope is accepting 10 Syrian refugees into the Vatican, and the Pope's message is, do not lose hope. The greatest gift we can offer to one another is, of course, love. And the Pope is reaching out and calling on the international community to really help the Syrian refugees. He's urged Catholics everywhere and across Europe to play their part to resolve the crisis. And I know that all Syrian refugees would like to live in their own country, but they're being forced out due to the war and suffering. Their children are being found dead in fishing nets, and thousands of refugees and migrants have used Lesbos as a stepping stone in their trip to Northern Europe. But so many are losing their lives. Thousands are now struck on Lesbos after last month's EU-Turkey deal to try to ease the flow of migrants. And there you can see the Pope so loving, reaching out to the poor, suffering Syrian refugees. And I know there's a message of love and a message of unity coming from the Pope, calling on all Catholics all over the world to help in whatever way they can. Over 1 million refugees have come to Europe in 2015, many by sea because of the conflict in Syria. But most end up in Greece or Turkey, and the journeys are often made in flimsy dinghies where they lose their lives. 4,000 reportedly have died in the crossing in 2015 alone. The Moria camp holds about 3,000 people, and many are facing deportation back to Turkey. And so the whole of the international community must come together to solve this humanitarian crisis, the worst crisis the world has seen since the Second World War.